us, Ruiz for Regular News, catching up with strength and conditioning coach Andy Aguilar. First of all, Andy, it's been a while. It's good to see you, sir. Congratulations on your new location.
Thank you.
Along with Mark. Mark, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Tell us about what this new location is consisting of and what you're doing with your fighters here.
Yes, this is actually a hybrid location for strength and conditioning and also boxing. I am partnered with Gloria Alvarado. She is the head boxing trainer here in this facility. And Mark and I are in charge of the strength and conditioning for all the fighters and also the general public here. Obviously, this facility is open to the public, not just for professionals and also to amateurs too. We always welcome everyone because our motto is pretty much everyone deserves performance. So we want to keep with that motto and really continue with that through our journey.
Okay. So what was the drill that you were doing earlier, a few minutes ago with Angel Moreno and the two new young guys that Chris Reyes and Jose Alvarado?
Absolutely. We were going through phase 3 of our strength and conditioning. With the phase 3 concept, it's more towards the end of camp, just really upkeeping power output for a long amount of time, because that's the whole premise of boxing, is to be able to maintain speed and power for a long period of time, whether it be 6 rounds all the way up to championship rounds for 12 rounds. Because as we kind of see from every boxer, as the rounds continue, we see a diminishing effect in which speed and power completely is at a loss. With the phase 3, we actually train to upkeep that speed and power, so all of our fighters have that advantage towards the end of the round and towards even later rounds, round 6, 7, up to 12, so they keep their speed, they keep their power, and they have that physical and athletic advantage.
What are the comments and feedbacks you get from your fighters as they start a strength and conditioning regime program with you guys?
The most common one is they usually we feel more powerful, we feel a lot more conditioned. It's just more about athleticism, because every boxer and every fighter that comes into our facility, they're already athletes. We just improve on that athleticism, which they didn't realize they could actually improve on. They come in here knowing we are already athletes, we're professionals, so we're already in shape, until we put them into our program. And they're like, oh, so I'm actually more powerful, I hit harder, and I can last longer. My speed doesn't diminish as the time goes by in the round. So that's a surprising thing that a lot of the fighters really discover within our training camps.
So you could see that on fight night when it comes to endurance and power and lasting, going into the championship rounds, to see the type of strength and conditioning they've received. Right?
Yeah, a great example was this past weekend with IBF world champion Yokasta.
Yes.
She went the distance, 12 rounds with her opponent, still had maximal speed, still had the power and the pop behind every single punch all the way to the last 10 seconds. So it was a great fight. I suggest you do tune into it.
There you go. All right, Mark, thank you. Can you guys show me around the gym, please?
Absolutely.
I'll follow you along. How big is this gym, by the way?
The gym is about 5,000 square feet.
Okay.
So as I said, it is a hybrid boxing gym and also a hybrid strength and conditioning gym. So
all right.
Here.
Thank you. So you guys got the ring, right?
Because my whole emphasis is that we can't just do performance training through regular methods. I'm not a big fan of straight bar deadlifting or even straight bar bench pressing.
Why is that, Andy?
It's just because of the fact that with these straight bars, the position in which it actually positions the joint in the actions like deadlifting and bench pressing puts stresses on the joints.
Got it.
So with boxers and fighters, they're already undergoing a lot of stress through repetitive motion in striking and movement. So any advantage that we can give them in getting tools and pieces of equipment that takes away some of those stressors, like this unique bar, because of the actual position the hand will be in, it takes away some of the stress on the shoulder joint when they do bench press and also overhead press versus a straight bar. So those little advantages goes a long way for a lot of our fighters.
So it has to do a lot with the health side as well, not just training for a fight, right?
Exactly. Okay. That's the whole benefit too. We've never had an injury in our camp. Every fighter has gone out there at least pretty much close to 90%. It's almost impossible for all these fighters to be out there at 100% because they're sparring, they're training really hard. So they might have some aches and pains, but we are very proud to say that all of our fighters are pretty much entering the ring on fight night close to 100%.
Any sponsorships? Any you guys teaming up with any big marketing companies here in the gym as of right now?
Not so much marketing companies. We are partnered with NutriShop Monterey Park. We really appreciate their help. They help us with supplementation with all of our fighters, so they do get proteins, pre-workouts, Little casual things like waters and also energy drinks that fits to their needs, and they are approved by the athletic commission, so there's nothing to be worried about. Also, that takes a lot out of my plate
Right.
because some supplements have something in them
If they're on the VADA thing, they'll be
Exact,
coming
yeah.
around the gym and,
So
and
that
check
takes
on
a
their
lot of stress
food
away from
supplement.
me.
There we go.
Yeah,
I
so-
see you wearing Chon Cepeda's shirt.
Yes, sir, yes.
Hopefully he'll be fighting for the world title soon.
Absolutely, yes, he is. He isn't still in negotiations, but we're very confident that he's going to be fighting for the world title very, very soon. He's already in camp. Chon Cepeda, we also have a lot of prospects here within the
Okay,
gym.
can you show me the? Okay, I see the banners.
Yeah, we have-
We got Alan Garcia here fighting on
Kansas.
June 24th, right?
Yes, I believe.
Okay.
Is it the 24th or 25th?
25th,
yes.
Saturday, right?
Yes, he'll be in his
Okay.
hometown over there. We have Jose Alvarado. He's 9-0, also a professional, 126 pounder, really, really good boxer.
And these are guys that were introduced to your strength and conditioning program through Coach G.
Yes, sir.
All right. There is the people's champ, Leo Santa Cruz. Yeah.
Long history with him.
All right.
Very hard worker, and obviously Jose Cepeda.
Right.
Below him right there. We also have UFC fighters. That's Gabe Green, also pictured up
Okay.
there.
Right hook Roxy over
And right
there.
hook, Roxy on
All
the
right.
right,
Okay.
yes.
What about the bikes over there?
Yes, we have a
Let's-
cardio section.
Cardio section. Let's go take a look.
Obviously, other than the standard treadmill.
All right. So what are your hours, your business hours here at the gym?
We are
Andy?
open Monday through Saturday. Sunday is the only day we are closed, but we're open from 9 in the morning all the way down to 9 p.m.
Okay.
Sometimes we do stay a little bit later just to help other fighters because they do like to come in late sometimes.
Okay.
But yeah, that's usually our general hours right over.
All right. I don't really know the differences between the bikes, so if you could give me a little explanation
Absolutely.
of how they work. Yeah.
So right here we have actually a Kaiser bike. The Kaiser
Alright.
bike has more consistent tension. So usually most bikes don't have consistent tension and resistance throughout the whole cyclical motion. With the Kaiser bike, we actually have consistent tension no matter what the range of motion of the pedal is at.
Okay.
So we have continual resistance, continual work, no matter where the angle of that leg will be. So there's no point in which the fighter or the user of this bike has any sort of rest time at all.
How long will a fighter be, an athlete be riding this bike?
We have a protocol that is within the beginning of camp. Right here it is a 3-minute segment at very high resistance. We ask them to keep a certain number of RPMs just to kind of really pump lactic acid into their quads,
Yes.
glutes, and hamstrings. So this is very important for boxers too because that's literally what boxing is. It's a lot of footwork. It's a lot of movement. So
Okay.
just to complement the whole running aspect, we want to make sure that their legs has that lactic acid tolerance and that endurance.
All right. All right, let's move along. What about this one right here? This is the one that I've seen some other strength and conditioning coaches, trainers. It's very popular. What's the name of it? And what is it for?
It's an assault bike. So
All right.
what we do with this one, it's more of a interval type work utility. I usually use all my fighters for sprints on this.
All right.
For the sprint intervals, we go anywhere between 6 seconds to 10 seconds with 24 to 30 seconds of rest right over here. This is what we work the anaerobic system or aerobic power since they were doing a lot of rounds on this. This is the whole concept once again as I was explaining that we want to make sure every single fighter can keep their power and speed output even towards the later end of the rounds because fatigue will always set in. But the athlete that can keep their speed and power towards the end of the rounds obviously has the athletic advantage. They can hit harder still and they can be a little more faster than their opponent. So with this, we utilize drills to kind of upkeep their power and upkeep their speed.
The one behind us, is that similar? Is that it does it work the same?
Exactly the same, yes.
All right.
Exactly the same.
Okay, so to finish this video, Mark, if you could just join me just to saying to the fans, everybody's welcome, your hours, and both of you guys are available to any newcomers over here?
Yes.
All
we are.
right.
Yeah, so we're always open Monday all the way through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's not just a professional or amateur gym, it is open to the public. We're always open to help out anybody, strength and conditioning or any sort of advice, even through Instagram, just give us a DM. We're always open to answer any questions that's available.
Give us your location, your actual address over here.
We're at 333 North Mission in Boyle Heights.
Boyle Heights?
Yes.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much, guys, for your time. I enjoyed the whole explanation, the whole tour of the gym. Andy Aguilar, ladies and gentlemen, along with his partner, Mark Alvarado, running this beautiful strength and conditioning boxing gym as well with Coach Gloria Alvarado. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.